What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG. Back with LDS's Edison Day 1 Top 16 deck list. So this happened this past weekend. They just posted the deck list, so I just wanted to take a look and just kind of compile it all into one thing so you can see it easily for yourself, and then we'll just discuss interesting card choices and explore what these guys brought to top this event. And it was a spectacular event. Great parking, first of all, great venue, lots of space. The judges were great, the organization was great, the mats were awesome. How he had like gotcha bags for the entry mats and for the GOAT entry mats as well. That was really cool. They had like, so for ours there was purple, red, and gray for the return mat, and like each one had like a certain percentage to get that mat on entry. And what I also heard was for Edison there was like a secret rare beyond the gray one. Like there's like two of them. I don't know if that's actually true. I haven't seen any pictures of it, but that'd be pretty sick if it was. But yeah. Anyways, we're gonna look at the top 16. It consists of 4 Hero Frogs, 2 Blackwings, 5 Vayou, 1 Forg Monarch, 1 Lightsworn, 1 Machina, 1 GB, and 1 Zombie. So, person 1, Roberto Alba. He was playing Hero Frogs with the Spiritual Water Art AoE. AoE? Yeah, I think it's AoE. I'm not very familiar with Hero Frogs, but in the side it looks like he has summon stops, battle traps, deep prison, bottomless to answer maybe Blackwings, GBs. GBs probably being one of the harder matchups for them. And see, main list, yeah, pretty standard. It's probably super solid gameplay. I wasn't able to see any of the stream yet, but that is something I will visit in the future. But yeah, congratulations to him, the very first LDS champion, Roberto. Second, we have Johnny Mai on his Blackwings. 2 Vayou, no Gores. Yeah, I was like, is there no dad in here? There is. He's at the very front. No Gores, so 19 monsters. 2 Draw Traps and a Starlight Road main. And a Book of Moon. That's something you don't see often. Blackwings have not been favoring that card, but I think it's a great mix-up. And 2 Vayou is, you would think like you don't want to draw those cards in hand. Obviously you increase it by doubling it, right? But a lot of times you like allure, right, and you banish the Vayou. You can't Vayou out for the rest of the game because you lured it away, because all the other cards are going to be better than that Vayou that's in hand, right? So you're always going to lure away. So being able to have the option for Shuro to special Vayou is fantastic. Otherwise your other targets are literally Gale and Kaloop. And yeah, I mean, he got second place, which is fantastic. I know this duelist is extremely good. My team was talking about him and they're like, yeah, this guy is an absolute menace. So definitely a player you need to watch out for if you see his name on the printed slip. His side deck: double Cyber Dragon, double DD Crow, 1 Deck Devi. So previous to maybe RBT Berlin, Blackwings are doing main deck Devi, and then it started rotating to just one. Like it was main deck Devi, and then 1 in the side. Now it's just sided. And then like people were arguing like, oh, like, you know, people are gonna side for the deck Devi, so they're gonna be like less targets or whatever. But like honestly, like no matter what, the frogs are still gonna be frogs, right? You're gonna have to deck Devi them way. Like the plants, is it good against plants? It hits Lone Fire, Dandelion, which is not the greatest, but you know, they're still gonna have a certain amount of small monsters where it's just necessary for the deck to run. You know, X Sabers, they can't side out all their small dudes. They're still gonna have a, you know, a certain amount to run the deck. So, you know, I can see the argument going both ways. Double no mana crossout, man, that card's a house. So if you knock a hamster or a Raikou out of the game, it just makes things so much easier. And he ran 2 just to make sure that he saw those cards. And then 2 pulling the rugs for Monarchs as well. Monarchs, Machina gadgets, all those cards, all those decks, or like, it's all good for those decks. So unfortunately there was no Machina gadgets, but there was Machina. I'm super excited to take a look at that because that is my pride and joy. Vayou list from Mac. Let's see, triple pulling the rug in the side. Okay, really don't like the frog matchup. I'm pretty sure they have an advantage, so being able to stop their Monarchs from flipping your Raikous and hamsters is definitely something you're gonna be interested in. Let's see, in the mains it's probably gonna be, you know, stock 2 Greffer, 2 Armageddon, double hamster. Some people are saying like they just don't like hamster, like they just don't think it's a good card, but if you anticipate a lot of Blackwings, it's an excellent card. It's a very difficult card for them to deal with. That's why Johnny was citing double knock. For me, I was citing mind control into Raikou, just because I was having more fun doing that. But maybe we gotta try the null mana crossout. So that's top 4. Team Starlight's Albert. Albert, George, and Declan. Those guys are monsters. Like, this is another big event where one of them has topped, and yeah, they're a great group of guys. I remember seeing them at Collectible Exchange, and one of their teammates was cheering on Declan, and then after Declan won, like, he beat me, he's like, here, I got this food for you, eat up, like, you know, recharge. I was like, oh man, that is so wholesome, you know, like it warmed my heart seeing that that closeness within Team Starlight. So congratulations to Alberto. I think he was running just Vayou, Vayou Solemn Side, triple dust, everything pretty stock standard, double hamster. Vayou Turbo as a deck, there's not a lot of room to change things. Like, I guess you can go 1 hamster, you can go 0 hamster, but everything else is pretty figured out. It's just the gameplay, like the player behind the pilot. Pilot is the most important piece of this Vayou Turbo deck. That and milling like a god, but this deck is incredibly hard to play, in my opinion, because when I picked up the deck, I looked at my hand, I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, there's too many lines, there's too many ways to go about things, and I am bound to mess it up. So if you want to get really good at one deck, I would probably pick up Vayou Turbo. It's a really good deck. It runs Trap Dust Shoot, double deck Devi. You can play. It's probably one of the best Dark Arm Dragon decks in the game. It's got Chaos Sorcerer as well, Caius. Like, what's not to like? You got Burial Return. Deck's crazy, man. Like, yeah. If you want to invest your time into a deck, definitely Vayou Turbo. All right, top 8. So this is 5th. We have Andy, and he's on. This one's interesting. It's a Forg Monarch deck. Like, this guy's got, I'm pretty sure Forgs doesn't look like this. They don't run the Caius and the Ryza. I could be mistaken. Let me think about this. What else would they run besides that? Junk Synchron. Because I don't remember seeing Monarchs in the combo, in the original combo. Or Spiritual Water Art. No, yeah. The other one, the one that Declan runs, he runs like 3 traps, which are Reckless Greed. So this is like his own invention. I'm sure other people have played this deck too, but it looks like an amalgamation of frog monarchs, forgs, and even like hero frogs. So like yeah, very powerful strategy in my opinion. It has, he has all his fingers in all the pies. Salvage, Pot of Avarice, water art, the the monarchs, or one forgs. I'm pretty sure like yeah, this copy would be like 2 or 3 in the original forg deck list. So don't quote me, I'm not a frog expert by any means. I just know when I see frogs, I am not the happiest camper. So very cool list. Homam Jamal. All right, one of Team OC's. It's a new team that's been formed, a team that I'm on, Homam's on. So I'm super proud to have one of Team OC's players in the top 8. So this is 6. He ended up 6 playing Hero Frogs. Usually he doesn't play Hero Frogs, but he's been grinding on this deck for the past maybe 2 or 3 months, and it's obviously really paid off. I don't know why there's only 14 in the side. Maybe something happened, I'm not sure, but yeah, probably one of California's best frog players in my opinion. Definitely a card diction, hands down the best. It doesn't matter which frog variant it is, he's just really good at it. Fish OTK, Frog Monarchs, which he really likes, Hero Frogs. I'll probably put him as the best Hero Frog at card addiction. Dare I say, SoCal. I don't know, like he's my boy, so I want to pump him up. So let's see. Anything very interesting about the side? I don't really know. I don't have a lot to go off of because I don't know frogs, but he does run the main deck AoE water art, and then he has his own little fiend that breaks opposing dupe frogs as well. The main deck uni as well. I heard that the first place list did not run Unifrog. Yes, he was not a fan, but Homam does like that card. It's really good to break back row to clear your ways for 0 for your monarchs and whatnot. So yeah, congratulations to Homam. Let's see, 6th, 7th, Orlando Garcia playing Lightsworns, triple upstart. Yeah, okay. 42 cards. You're milling a lot. You're going through a lot of the deck. Let's see, 1 Raikou. Some do like 3 Raikou, but he just opts for the 1 for the name. You can do multiple mix-ups on the set. You can set Plague, Card Trooper, Necrogarna, Honest. So you never really know what he's setting. You just kind of assume that it's Raikou, right? His side deck is very interesting. He runs triple Forbidden Chalice. Probably. Why does he side that? Probably for frogs. That's my best guess. Period Iron Wall for the Vayou Turbo matchup. How does he deal with Black Wings? He probably just runs over Black Wings with his wolves. MST, My Body as a Shield go in to combat Black Wings. Other than that, as long as he like mills and then Beckoning Lights the JDs to hand or whatever, he'll be able to outpower the Blackwing deck. Unless the Blackwing is able to keep him off the 4 names very early on and pressure them, which is very possible with Black Whirlwinds. Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I think his deck is super scary. We have a lot of Twilight players at locals, and I don't know how to beat them. It's rough, man. It's rough out there. But this is the only Lightsworn list that top, so very cool. Oh yes, I was waiting for this. Machina, Andrew Pham playing Machina. This reminds me of someone that won this big tournament on I don't know where, but Sackface had him on his channel, and the list looks a lot similar to this, like almost card for card on the main deck list. Maybe just a hamster shorter. Triple compulse, big fan. Let's see, no solemn in the main, no solemn in the side either. So just let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 traps, 7 spells, and then 23 monsters. Double crow main, double cyber dragon for the mirror match for Black Wings GBs, all good stuff. Going first or second, no problem. You got cyber dragons to work with. Caius, 2 Caius. You're going first. You got your hamster, Ryko, whatever. Just set it. Mill. Pop. Clear the back row with Lila. Then go in Fortress and Caius to seal the deal. So a very grindy deck. It's like a mid-range aggro deck. And then he sides into like an anti-meta. This is really cool. This was something I did with my Chaos Machina. Was Breaker, Kaiku, and Fossil. So when you come across, yes, what's Breaker good against? I mean, Breaker's probably just really good against Black Wings, GBs. Not so good against Frogs, but against Frogs you have the 4 double Fossil, double Kaiku, and then sporadically, like, yeah, so he has no mana cross that as well, which would affect him, but he probably sides out a number of them when he sides the no mana cross out in, just so he's not hitting his own stuff. Yeah, Burial, that one's interesting. So say if his fortresses get banished, yeah, if you lose all 3 fortress, you're essentially trying to beat someone down with 2 Caius. That's really hard. So he hedges against that with the Burial, which is pretty smart. I like that. It's like siding Burial for your Treeborn Frogs because you know they're going to get DD Crowed or whatever. So you just preemptively side the Burial to deal with that. I don't know. I like it. It's cool. Needle Sealing's fun. Double Oppression. So like, see? He goes into stun, Kaiku, Breaker, Fossil, all very difficult monsters to deal with, and then he'll back it up. So he'll probably do like summon Fortress, slam down Dyna, set Oppression, good luck. And then you have to go through triple compulse, double deep prison, double bottomless. You know? That's so scary. Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna try this for sure. He doesn't run Plague. I really like Plague. I run it because I like synchro summoning. The only way he's gonna be able to bring out anything from the extra deck is if he brain controls it. But I just like having the option to top deck for Caius, flip Hamster, summon Plague, go Goyo, go Brio. You know, that's fun for me, so that's why I include the Plague. But he doesn't, you know, believe it's necessary. So obviously he got really far in the tournament. I think was it 7th, 8th? Yeah, 8th. All right, next, Omar on Vayou Turbo. Let's see, so he opts for the Solemn Judgment in the main. Everything else pretty standard. He's running a Soul Release as well, Mind Control to deal with opposing Rykos. This one has 1 hamster, so he's like, I don't like 2. Let's see it sometimes. So he just opts with 2. Was it? Let's see. Andrew, he also opted for 2. The other version ran 3. I was running 3 because like I was desperate for a starter, but his starters are mixed. So he has double Cyber Dragon and then the double hamster. So you can start either way, honestly. You can go Cyber Dragon, have it eat a bottomless, summon Lila, break. Like there's so many options. Very cool deck. Yeah, another Vayou. Not much to talk about here. This is a Vayou as well for Morgan Martinez. This is 10th place. Let's see. Anything spicy? Solemn Side, Transmigration Prophecy. Fantastic card. I'm a fan. It's chainable, annoying. It's something people don't think about, and you can send back your dark arms if they, you know, hit the grave. Because once your dark arm, your burial, your return, once they hit the grave, it's done. You won't ever see it. But transmigration actually reset that, along with messing with your opponent's grave, which is probably the most like the primary use. The secondary use is like being able to return your own stuff. Nice. Okay. Mark Garcia. This guy, he topped Anaheim, like the YCS Anaheim, for like the, I guess, side event for Edison, and yeah, he's consistently doing well with this deck. Zombies, I guess. Got Krebons, E-Telly, Instant Fusion, double trap stun to fight against deck devies, because he's probably anticipating a lot of people, you know, deck deving him all game, right? Because like a lot of these Vayou lists are running double deck devi, right? So he has to fight against that somehow, and it makes him like able to do huge pushes. So yeah, and then his sideboard also hedges against that strategy. Breaker, DD Assailant, Kaiku, whatever he needs to fight. Say Hero Frogs, he just slams down the Vanity's Fiend. These will deal with like maybe Glads, Blackwings, like even another D Prison if he's playing against Glads. Yeah, zombies. I hope to see more zombies in the future. I think it's a very cool archetype and definitely a lot of fun to play against, and I imagine it's very fun to play. So yeah, he's got double Krebons, Psychic Commander, to pair with the E-Telly, and just go into whatever he needs at that time. Whew. Fits. Okay, so he's playing Hero Frogs, but his version's a little bit different. He has the double Mally for the pitch. So he has 5 discard traps to pair with whatever he wants to discard. And Mally is one of those dudes, right? Yeah, the past few events, I'm pretty sure he's been on Hero Frogs. This is the deck of choice he's opted with. He runs Trap, Dust Shoot in the side. So I'm imagining that just comes in when he is definitely going first. So like if he loses the die roll, he doesn't want it. If he loses, then he'll put it in. Yeah, so that's very interesting. I haven't seen that yet, but you know, I'm not going to doubt his decisions. Fitz is a very, very powerful duelist. Someone that I hope to duel in the future. I just need to get a lot better so that I can meet him at those top tables, because I think that would be a ton of fun to match against him. Yeah, very cool list. Discard, heavy discard trap Hero Frogs with the Mallies. There's some lists that run like Diva. I know a couple of people who run like Diva and Mally, but yeah, cool beans. Another Hero Frogs for Angel. Let's see. With the polymerization as well. Yeah, okay. Cool. The polymerization, I think you have to do it on field and hand, is what I understand. So it just gives him access to 0 more often. You know, he's clogged up with a bunch of frogs, but there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heroes. So you do need the heroes to be paired with that polymerization. But he's got double E-Call, Rhoda to do it, and it worked out pretty well for him. He's got double No Mana Extermination. Probably hit those bottomless, and what else would he? Mirror Force, Torrential, I guess. It's just an interesting back row removal. Besides Dust Tornado. Oh, he doesn't run Dust Tornado. Interesting. Yeah, so the Blackwings, he just relies on his MST Heavy Storm and Trip Raigeki Break. didn't feel the need to side it. And then he's got the Jinzo to turn off all the traps as well. Against like, you know, BBs, Blackwings, Vayou. Card's pretty solid. Okay, cool. Next we have Echo YGO playing Vayou Turbo. This guy is good at GOAT and he's good at Edison. He's just good at the game. Yeah, I really like him. I like talking to him. He's really nice. If you haven't interacted with him, he's got great vibes, and yeah, I just like talking to him. Let's see. Oh, this is a little bit different. 1D prison, no solemn. Let's see. Two hamster. Yeah, opts for the 1D prison. I was playing 1D prison as well. Usually the standard is like 2, right? But you know, you flash D prison once, you kind of strike the fear of God in them. You're just like, okay, there's another one like floating around, but like, you know, it just doesn't come. So let's see. The side has the mind control going second. Triple dust, needle sealing. I like needle sealing. Needle sealing is a very interesting card. Probably really good against light swarms that swarm you pretty fast. Good against frogs as well. Plants maybe. Yeah. Okay. Esteban on GBs. What kind of GBs is this? It's the Prisma GBs. Prisma GBs with a ton of back row. So triple book. Triple book. Oh, he does play Gores too. So most of the time Gladiator beasts don't run Gores because they have so much damn back row. But you know, probably like sets it up in such a way he's like, I'm gonna use up all this stuff, and then when things go wrong, I have the Gores to rely on. And then his side, brain controls in the side. Yeah, because there's no tuners, so there's nothing really to brain control. But it's a powerful card anyways, right? It can just move a big body out of the way and then go for game shot. Trap hole was something I tried out. It was needs more testing because I put it in against GBs. I had trap hole. I was like, I'm gonna get you. Whatever Gladiator beast you summon, I'm gonna get you. And then he freaking summoned Murmillo. I was like, bro, literally the only monster I can't touch, you summon into my trap hole, and I just lost that game. So, but yeah, 1 GB, right? Yeah. Next, we have Eric Chai. Eric Chai is someone that I liked watching on Sack Phase's channel, especially at the monthlies. So when I was learning Blackwings, I was like, I'm gonna learn it from him. Like I'm gonna watch him how he plays and try to emulate that. And you can tell he's just a solid Blackwing player. Is playing the double 7 tools technology, so one in the main, one in the side. I like 7 tools. I'm glad that he's playing it. It looks fun. 3 draw traps going into 41 cards. I don't know what the math is on that. Like, so like say you had 3 draw traps, like wouldn't you just play 2 draw traps to go to 40? But like, I don't know. He's the good player. I'm just like, you know, this Blackwing wannabe scrub. So I'll trust him on that. I think Harrison was telling me that he did the same thing. It was triple draw trap into 41 cards. I'm not sure if his deck list was exactly like this, but yeah. Ooh, his side's interesting too. So 1 dust. Usually you want the dust to combat. Oh, he mains a dust. I see. There's the other dust that's hiding. Oh wow. Yeah, this deck list is very interesting. 1 Vayou. Dark Illusion, a card that you can't really play around. It's not something you can really think about. So it's a very interesting mix-up. Very powerful. Double DD Crow, 1 card trooper. Probably going second. Like, Because like imagine going second into 2 back row. You summon your Blackwing, and then it gets bottomless, and you're like, great. Now all my blizzards are still dead. And then you summon another thing. They do something to it. Blizzard still dead, right? Card Trooper kind of tries to mill a 3 or a 4 to the grave, so that way your cards are more alive while going second. I think that's the idea. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm just theorizing. If you know, let me know in the comments. But I think that's cool. 1 fissure, 1 book. Fissure for that consecrated light, because there were fairies at this tournament. And then let's see, double pressure on the side, 1 deck that we mained. Yeah, very cool list. I like it. Maybe I'll try this tomorrow. Triple draw trap, 7 tools. I'll try this exact same list. I don't know. He's had a lot of success. He's won a lot, like monthlies. If you look at these other Blackwings, these guys are the same deal. Johnny Mai, insane player. Is it Johnny? Yeah, it was Johnny. This is the other Blackwing player I was basing my deck off of. Who else is Blackwing? I think there's only 2 Blackwings here. So Eric Chai and Johnny. Yeah. Overall, very fun tournament. There's no plants, no Machina plants, no plant, no Giga plant. I think the success of Vayou made that very, very hard for them to be successful. The amount of frogs surprised me. So there's 5 frogless in this top 16. I wasn't expecting that many frogs, just because at my locals it just completely died. There's like only Homam playing the frogs, so I was not anticipating that. But you know, all these really good players, they are still on the sauce. And the person who won, Roberto, congratulations, was on Hero Frogs. So definitely top 3 deck. See, 1, 2, and 3. The big 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. LDS. I don't know when the next one is. I think it's actually it's in North Carolina. So if you're living on the East Coast, make sure to hit up this tournament. Support Igishul and Luis. Luis was a fantastic host. Really chill guy. Yeah. LDS. Definitely a tournament I look forward to go to in the future. And hopefully there's more California ones, Vegas ones, whatever. I'll be there. As long as it's on the East Coast. I'm not gonna travel to the to the East Coast. That's too much for me. NorCal I can do. All the way East Coast for Yu-Gi-Oh, probably not. It's just not in my how you say, not in my book. But maybe in the future. Anyways, hope you guys like the videos. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for more. I got gameplay commentary. It's mainly gameplay commentary. So if you need something to listen to on your commute to work or on your lunch break, that's kind of what I designed it for. It's just for like those times when you're on your lunch, you can listen to some Edison, get your daily dose. And yeah, top 16, very fun tournament. Make sure to go to the next one if you're on the East Coast, West Coast too if you're you know, big into traveling. Anyways, see you guys on the next one. Peace.